Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chloe and in today's video I'm going to be sharing my postpartum essentials with you guys. I am currently 6 weeks postpartum, so I thought now would be the perfect time to share what I have been using every day, what I used right after birth, and what has worked for me. I want to share with you guys what my hospital gave me, what I went out and personally bought myself, kind of compare the two, and let you guys know what I think works best, what worked best for me, etc, etc. But yeah, I have all this stuff laid out in front of me. I have my notes here, but let's just get right into it. The very first thing, you guys, that I want to start out with is comfy pajamas. That's why I decided to wear my PJs in this video. Keep it cute, keep it comfy, and this is one of my biggest recommendations. Comfy pajamas, comfy clothes. I personally bought this set at TJ Maxx. Target has the exact same thing, just a little bit more expensive, but I find TJ Maxx and Marshalls have a lot of really cute pajama sets for a very inexpensive price. They're cute, they're comfy, they're soft, they work amazing, and I find that especially within the last 6 weeks I am just in comfy clothes at home all day every day. I'm in sweats, I'm in pajamas, I'm in leggings, whatever is the most comfortable when I'm home. When I go out, I get dressed. I'm starting to feel more like myself and want to get dressed when we go out and stuff, so that's been exciting. But for the first 6 weeks, you guys, especially comfy attire, okay? So that brings me to nursing tanks and nursing bras. These are the ones I have been living in. They're honestly the only ones that I ordered, and I haven't needed to order anymore. I got them off of Amazon. I talked about these in my what's in my hospital bag video. I will link them again down below. They just look like this. They just look like sports bras, but they're nursing friendly. You just can unclip it, nurse, clip it back. Works great. I'll link it below. These come in like a pack of 4 or 5. Same with the nursing tanks. Same thing, just a tank top. I like these because they're tight, so it makes you feel kind of like compressed in a sense. But yeah, same thing, just unclips, clips back up. Order off Amazon, got in a pack of like 4. Love them, live in them. I literally wear these pretty much every single day. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is a belly band. I ordered this one off of Amazon as well. It comes in a packaging that looks like this, and it is a 3-part postpartum belly band. So essentially, after you give birth, your organs and uterus, everything is all kind of out of place, and it just needs a little bit of compression. I personally wore it because it made me feel a little bit more put together, and it just made me feel more comfortable. Even though it's not honestly the most comfortable thing to wear, it makes you feel better and tighter. So it looks like this, and then it just like velcros and you can make it tighter. I did not wear this thing as religiously as is probably recommended, but I did like the way it made me feel. It's definitely not like a waist trainer or anything of that sense. This is the belly band. Again, just velcros. Then this is the waist, and then you move up to the pelvic, which I never honestly wore this one because my torso, you guys, is very short. Like, all of this doesn't fit on there, you know? But yeah, I do definitely recommend. I will link this below as well. I've seen a lot of people recommend this one, so that's why I personally bought it, because girl, I did my research, okay? Like I said, just makes you feel tighter, more compressed, put together, helps put things back into place, if you will. Next, I want to talk about breast pads. I have 2 different kinds. So I have these ones that are more like cloth. I'm pretty sure they're bamboo. I ordered them off of Amazon. They come in like a pack of maybe 14 for 7 days. Love these. They come with a little bag that you just put them in and you can throw it in the wash. I personally throw them in the wash with the baby clothes. These are really good for when you're at home, but as you can see, they're kind of bulky. Like, they're pretty thick, you know? So they're kind of annoying under clothes. If you're wearing a shirt that you can see this through the bra or through the shirt, don't recommend. But at home, definitely recommend. If you're gonna go out, I recommend these ones. They're a little bit thinner. I'm not saying this specific brand, but this one is good because it comes with daytime and nighttime ones. The daytime are a little bit thinner than the nighttime. I use all of the nighttime because those are the ones I preferred, because I do feel like the daytime ones are just a little bit thin, but like I said, if you are out and about, then these are good. I wore these on Easter under a tube top that I was wearing for a bra because I wasn't wearing a nursing tank or like a real bra. So I wore these and they worked great. I didn't leak, surprisingly. Every day is different though. Like some days I leak hella. Like I've leaked through this before and through the bra and through my jacket. So it just depends on the day. But if you're going out, if you're wearing a thinner shirt, I recommend these ones. I don't like these because you throw them away every time. It's worse for the environment, obviously, and just more wasteful than these because you just wash and reuse. Got these ones on Amazon. You can get the other ones literally anywhere, I think. I would probably go look at Target. Moving on, I'm going to show you guys next what the hospital is going to give you. They're gonna give you a lot more than just this, but these are like the basic right after birth essentials that they are going to provide you with. And then I'm going to go into what I personally bought and what I personally prefer. Okay, the hospital is going to give you mesh underwear. My hospital gave me look different than the ones I've seen on YouTube. The ones I saw on YouTube, I was like, hell no, I'm not gonna wear those. But the ones my hospital gave me, they're really not that bad. So these are just disposable mesh underwear. These are not that bad. I wore these right after I gave birth before I was able to get my bag and to get changed. They're very stretchy, they're comfortable, and I would be able to wear these if I had to. But they're gonna give you some mesh underwear. They might not look like this, it might be a little bit more meshy. They're going to give you a ginormous pad that's literally this long. I'm gonna take it out so I can show you guys. It looks like this. That's very large, which you're gonna need a big pad, but this is annoying to put on. It's just like not the most high quality pad, you know, like it's kind of annoying. They're gonna give you Dermaplast, which looks like this, and they're gonna give you some Tucks. They're not the Tucks brand, but they're the exact same thing as Tucks. This is the one my hospital gave me. They are just these little circular witch hazel wipes that look like this. You have to like line these up. Imagine lining these on the pad, spraying the Dermaplast, whatever. I didn't use the Dermaplast because I personally didn't need it, but these I did use. You have to like line them up on the pad, okay? And then you have to try to pull the pad up and the underwear up and then try to make it not fold over, and it's just kind of a disaster. So I did find something that is the same thing as this, just a little bit better. But if you have to use these, they are usable. They're just kind of annoying, and it's just a process to get your padding together. So that is the gist of what the hospital is going to give you right after you give birth. Okay, right after you give birth, and for days, probably a week or two after you give birth, what I personally recommend, what I used, and what I preferred were the Always Depends diapers. They're like adult diapers. I did talk about this in my What's My Hospital Bag video, and this worked great. Girl, but I did get a small medium because I thought, yeah, I'm a small medium. My thighs are a little bit too thick for that small medium, okay? It's a little tight on my thighs. So I'm just saying, if you have a bigger butt and bigger thighs like me, maybe size up to the medium large, because it was uncomfortable and it made me not want to wear them because it was freaking tight on my thighs. But they look like this. It's disposable underwear with the pad inside. Much better, okay? Much better than putting a pad on the underwear and doing the most like that. Something I forgot are just regular underwear, but like briefs, like high-waisted briefs. Once you're a little bit further into your postpartum, once you're probably like a month or so postpartum, some high-waisted brief underwear that you can still wear a pad with if you need to. I had to go out and buy some of those because I realized all I own are thongs, and you cannot wear a pad with a thong, and you don't want to anyways. You don't want to wear thongs postpartum. It's just not comfortable. It's not a vibe, okay? I got those at Costco. Anyways, these are the vibe. What's also the vibe in the disposable underwear scent are the Freedom Mom disposable underwear. I like these, okay? I personally was gifted the Freedom Mom postpartum pack thing. I think this is $50 at Target. I was gifted it at my baby shower, and I didn't use all of the stuff like I thought I would, but I do recommend it still. I mean, not everything is necessary. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody has a different birth. Everybody has a different postpartum journey. Everybody has a different postpartum process. This, for me, not everything in there was necessary, but I am glad that I got it, and I do recommend some of the items. So Freedom Mom disposable underwear really love them. Highly recommend. They look like this. They are super high-waisted, super comfortable. I enjoy them a lot. I would definitely recommend when you first give birth to wear these diapers, and then once you're kind of over the diaper and over the diaper feeling, I mean, you're still gonna have a diaper feeling because you're still gonna be wearing pads, but the adult diaper thing, like, it's not very discreet, you know, even in sweats, like, it's a little bulky. If you want to be a little bit more discreet, not just discreet, but for me, it's all about how you feel, and these made me feel a little bit better. Definitely would recommend diapers first, these later, or you can wear just regular underwear with a pad, but if you are bleeding more heavily and you want to still wear disposable underwear, these are a really great option. Sorry if you can hear my dog licking himself in the background. I am so sorry if you can hear that, it's disgusting. I'm going to show you the thing that I found that came in this Freedom Mom kit that is the same thing as the Tux, just better. They are the Freedom Mom Perennial Cooling Pad Liners. They are the Witch Hazel liners, but let me show you why they're better. Are one long liner. So you throw this on your pad. Still kind of annoying. All of the postpartum care is a little bit annoying. It's a little bit annoying to try to pull up underwear, pull up a pad with all this stuff on it and not let it fold over, but this is much easier to not have fold over than the other ones. They have to individually place. If you don't want to go out and buy that, it's not necessary. You can use these. Let's talk about the Perry bottles. The hospital is going to give you this Perry bottle. It just looks like a ketchup bottle, straight up and down. Makes literally no sense, but it is usable. You don't have to go out and buy this, but I would recommend that you do because it does feel a whole lot better, okay? It has this little angle, so when you're spraying it, it goes at an angle, makes much more sense than trying to spray this upside down. The issue with this is once the water passes like right here, when you're spraying it, it's not spraying because it has nowhere to spray from. This I would recommend keeping in your purse and your diaper bag, so if you're out and about, you have this to use. Because after you give birth, you're not able to wipe. You have to use this to clean yourself down there. But at home, use this one because obviously it's bigger. It does fold down, comes with a little bag and everything. This does not come in this. This you can work with. This is not a necessity, it is a luxury, but I will say it is nice. If I were you, I would go purchase it. I'm gonna share with you guys the other two items that come in the Freedom Mom kit in case you are thinking about purchasing it and you would be interested to know what else comes in it. These last two items are the two items that I didn't use, but it comes with a perennial healing foam, which I'm assuming is similar to the Dermaplast, which the hospital is gonna give you. It looks like this. It is just a healing foam with witch hazel in it. Oh, so it's a witch hazel foam. And then it also comes with those instant ice pack pads. It looks like this, and it says instant cold therapy and absorbent pad in one. Instant ice maxi pads combine instant cold therapy and maximum absorbency in a single disposable pad. Oh, I never knew that. This is a pad and a cooling thing. I thought you had to put a pad on and then the cooling thing. Wow, little did I know. It's huge. She's thick, okay? As you can hear, I think you crack it and then it gets cold. That's all that comes in the kit. The next thing I want to talk about are pads that I used and that I found that I prefer. So, or when you are bleeding more heavily, I was wearing the Always Maxi pads. I was just wearing the extra heavy overnight just because I didn't want to have the, you know, chance of leaking or whatever. This is what the packaging looks like. You can buy them at Walmart. But I was wearing these, and then when I was bleeding a little more lightly, I was wearing the Always Flex Foam Pure Cotton. They are free of dyes, fragrances, and chlorine bleaching. They look like this. They are flexible, super absorbent. I got the size 1. These are just much more thin. I like these because you can wear them with more pants without looking like you're wearing a pad or a diaper. These are the two kinds that I used and that I liked. I didn't have a problem with either. That's kind of it for like essential items. I have a couple more things that I do want to talk about that I find very essential. You want to be making sure you are drinking enough water, especially if you're breastfeeding, you guys. If you are breastfeeding, milk production takes a lot of the water that you are consuming. So you really need to be making sure you're drinking enough water and staying hydrated, because if you're not, you're going to feel it, you're going to notice. It is difficult. I'm not gonna lie, it's difficult through the days. Be making sure that you're drinking enough water, that you're eating enough, that you're doing all of these things. Hydration is key. If you're not hydrated, you will feel it. Get a hydro flask, get a cute water bottle that you're gonna wanna drink out of. I know if I have cute things, it makes me wanna use them more. That's just how it is. A little pro tip life hack is to drink out of mason jars. If you drink 5 of these 24-ounce mason jars a day, it is 1 gallon. I try personally to drink 1 gallon a day. I think everybody should be drinking a gallon of water a day. If you get the 32-ounce ones, it's 4 mason jars a day. These 24-ounce ones, it's 5. Another thing I really recommend is joining, if you have a Facebook account, joining mom Facebook groups. Learned a lot about motherhood, breastfeeding. I'm in a Milky Mama fitness groups. There's literally a Facebook group, you guys, for everything. You just have to look and just have to find them. I'm not gonna lie, some people in these Facebook groups be crazy. They be wild in these Facebook groups. Like, sometimes I'm like, what the hell? But overall, they are really helpful. They have a lot of information, especially the breastfeeding groups. If you're breastfeeding, I've learned so much. I've had questions that I haven't asked that have gotten answered because somebody else has asked them. I've just learned a lot in Facebook groups, and I think they're a very good resource and a very good tool to use. Another little tip that I do have is to plan out your meals in advance. Like, I did this before, but I found it's really helpful if I make a meal plan for the week on Sunday or Monday. Me personally, I typically go grocery shopping on Monday. Make a meal plan, go get your groceries for the week. You have a plan, you have everything for them. It's easy, it's structured. Also, this is something that I have not mastered yet, but I definitely recommend, is to find some time for yourself every single day. Just take some time for yourself. I was the self-care queen, you guys. I was getting up early, I was doing my self-care, my meditations, journaling, etc., reading. I am getting there. I have goals to start waking up earlier. It's hard, you know. Don't be too hard on yourself. This journey is exactly that. It is a journey. Everybody is on their own journey, on their own path, in their own experience. But in this experience, in your own time, try to just take a little bit of time to do something that makes you happy, that makes you feel grounded, and that makes you feel like yourself. Okay, you guys are gonna hear baby noises now because baby G woke up. He is on his playmat to the left of me, so you might hear some more noises. Like I was saying, just try to take, whether it's 5, 10, 15 minutes to yourself to do something that makes you feel good, makes you feel grounded, and makes you feel like you. It is very easy to lose yourself in trying to figure out your new postpartum life. Postpartum is not easy. Okay, that was baby G. If you just heard that fart, he's farting. I think he's trying to poop right now, grunting a little bit. That was not me, okay? Postpartum is not easy. It is a journey of trying to figure out routine and balancing of taking care of a new baby, healing yourself, doing things that make you feel grounded, taking care of your home, studying or working, taking care of your man, your relationship, your relationships, cleaning, cooking, etc. It's trying to find balance in all of these things as your life just completely changed. But it is so fulfilling, it is so rewarding. It is a love that is unexplainable, and it's just the biggest blessing. If you are about to be a mom, congratulations. You are amazing, so worthy, and so capable. You are capable of literally everything. You are so incredible. Your body is incredible. This life is incredible. The life you're bringing into the world is incredible. Incredible, okay? You're amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and click that subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next one.